I'll explain to you what families have told me are the two most disturbing things that they wish they would have known about the end of life. I'll show you real life examples of these things, explain what's going on, and explain how we can help. So the two things I've talked about before are the changes in breathing that happen at the end of life and the death rattle, or that gurgly breath that most people have at the end of life. Those are the two things that families found most disturbing because they didn't know about them. They've said to me, if I would have known that was normal to happen, if I would have known what it looked like, if I would have known what it sounded like, if I would have known that it was normal, it wouldn't have felt so scary. So here we are. This is why I'm doing this. I want everyone to know, and this is why I think it's important that you watch this video so you can normalize what happens at the end of life. So these first few videos are going to be examples of the changes in breathing that we typically see at the end of life. Those changes in breathing are usually one that looks like gasping or kind of like a fish out of water breathing, agonal breathing, which is like the very last type of breath at the end of life. It's usually just a reflex, and then Cheyne-Stokes breathing. Those three are the ones that we see most often, the ones that seem the scariest to people. So I'll give you a trigger warning before I show the video, and then I'll explain it afterwards. And just as another FYI, these are not my patients, and I have been given written and verbal permission to share these. So trigger warning, here is the first video.